What is good? It's your boy Sneed here, and the season is finally over. We just got done completing the last game. We are waiting on the sim to go to the playoffs, and as you see, we are the number one seed. Why wouldn't we be? We had an elite defense this year with my crazy user game. The offense was struggling, but we did what we had to do, and we got to the one seed. We beat Kansas City twice, the Bills, the Chargers twice. So the only two teams we haven't played yet are the Texans, Jags, and the Baltimore Ravens. And over here, we're not too worried about it. We beat Green Bay in an epic match. That gameplay will be coming up soon. That was the game of the year. We already beat the Lions, destroyed them. And the only ones that I'm really worried about is the Oilers was the Saints. He's glitchy. So, see what he's talking about. Maybe he'll meet me in the Super Bowl. Why wouldn't we? The big question is, did I go undefeated? And unfortunately, I took one loss. This controller right here, my old controller, died on me. The right thumbstick is permanently down now. It is what it is. It caused me the whole game to not be able to use her on defense because every time I would click right trigger, my dudes would just stop. It was frustrating. It was awful. And it is what it is. I wanted the undefeated season, but Super Bowl, I'll take that any day. Let's go to the stats and awards. In-season awards yearly. Obviously, MVP. This guy who had the Chiefs had Pacheco. He has like 40-something touchdowns. We'll get into it. I actually have no one in the MVP hunt. Never mind, I got Josh Jacobs. I don't know how I didn't see him. Obviously, we'll win Coach of the Year. Lock it up. AFC Offensive Player of the Year. Tough race. Pacheco, 48 touchdowns. You're just not going to be able to beat that. Like, it was unreal. Defensive Player of the Year. This man is a stud. Especially when I'm controlling him. It's just pick city. He led the league with 14 interceptions. I led the league as of right now in interceptions. We got to wait till the sim. And then Trayvon had 11. Max Crosby's up there. I mean, I got 3 players on Defensive Player of the Year in the AFC. Incredible. Offensive player, offensive rookie. I don't think I have anybody. I don't think I have a rookie on my team on offense worth anything. The tight end, but, you know. These two, I mean, they did fairly well. Just couldn't get the picks with them. Best quarterback. I don't even think Zach Wilson's on this list. He is trash. He's 8. He shouldn't be on here. Me and Zach Wilson got a long way to go. But top 3 running backs are all AFC West. We run the ball over here. And the Broncos guy does too. We all run the ball really well. The receiver, I lost it in the last week. I could not get Devontae going the last game. I tried to force him the ball a couple times and just couldn't get it done. Who cares about that? D-line lost it with Max Crosby. I was really hoping to get it, but just couldn't produce the sacks because how I sit and play defense. But DBs, come on. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 DBs for the best defensive back. Come on now. 2 safeties, 3 safeties in a corner. Lights out over here. And the kicker, hey, he made the list. So let's go to the team stats. Let's go team stats. But yeah, all the playoff games I will be streaming either to Twitch or YouTube, and then obviously I'll be uploading them. If you already haven't subscribed, smash that like button. Passing touchdowns, we didn't do we had a balanced, I guess. Like I said, Pacheco had about 50-something touchdowns. It's unreal. I had 30 rushing touchdowns, passing 35. Rushing yards, I think I was top 5, top 10, somewhere in there. For how bad I did on offense, I mean, I just couldn't get the ball. Couldn't really move the ball, but that's why you have a good defense. I mean, passing yards allowed. Like, I'm top 5, which is great. Total yards, not that well. Points allowed. Didn't allow too many points. That's all you really care about. 29 sacks. Seahawks had 45. Bills had 45. Jags had 43. That's crazy to me. But 54 picks. That's a lot of me snagging the ball out of the air. That's all it really is. And that's what I do. We're not going to look at any of those stats because who cares? Interceptions. Does it say, to show how many interceptions I've thrown? Because it was an impressive number. 28 interceptions. I mean, that's just not good. turnover difference. You got to like that, but whoa. 35 touchdowns, 28 interceptions. That's just not good. And I threw a couple terrible balls. Almost 2,000 yards with Josh Jacobs. Let's go to the NFL, and you can see Pacheco, Aaron Jones. I mean, he was just running all over with them. How many TDs is it? 47 touchdowns. I had 28. He played 200 more downs than me, but still. That's incredible. And offense, I mean, I barely had Devontae over 1,000. 15 touchdowns, though, so you can't be mad about that. But just really couldn't get the ball in his hands as much as I would like to. Now, defense, who cares about these sack numbers? No one really had a crazy sack, but man, boom. Raiders at the top. And like I said, I was snagging everything with them. I should have had 15, but I kept dropping a couple of that last game, and I really wanted it. But unfortunately, I did not get it. Can't really turn the way I picked the ball off a lot, going backwards, the bait, really can't turn them back into interceptions or turn them back into touchdowns, which is unfortunate. But that's basically it. Playoffs, like I said, will start the next week. Every day we sim. I'm not going to have a week 1, obviously, because I have a bye. But that's that. I have season highlights coming from probably about week 5 to the end of the year. Mostly picks, but I got a couple offensive highlights. The first pick you're going to see is from the Chiefs game like 3 sims ago. It's probably my best pick of the year. I covered 3 routes with one guy and then took it for 6. It was incredible. But thank you guys for the support. Tune in for the playoffs. I'll see you guys later. Enjoy the highlights. Peace. Let's go! Huge! Let's go!
Zappy fakes a handoff, looks to throw it. The game going to be intercepted. Now Zappy. Here's Fields.
Let's go.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. That's caught by Myers. They go play action with Wilson. Looking deep for Adams.
Ooh, Moss. Let's go. Let's go. Huge.
Inside the 10. From the red zone now. Goff. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs.
That was a nasty ass run.
Now Goff. And they will find the complete passes. To throw his Fields. Flush to his right. Communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage.
You're too slow.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes.
Too easy. Piece of cake.
My goodness, here's a 5th interception. From midfield, here's Mahomes.
Come here! Boom!
You're too slow.
Lineman on the other side is
Let's go, user.
Giving up no creases.
Now Wilson.
Ew.
Pass for Sutton is intercepted.
That's nasty. That's what I do. That's what happens when I have a good controller.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. He'll buy some time right. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time.
User game. Too strong.
The last series form a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try.
Let's go. That's what he wanted. Man.